loaf of bread on your head like I was baby now. Niggas say they pull up and spray, wasn't no saving now. Shit, I'm out here trapping, no capping, tryna feed my baby now. Yeah, I keep the 50, you dig your grave, I'ma lay you in. I ain't with the back and forth beefing all on the internet. I'ma catch you lacking in traffic, nigga, and leave you there. Shit, I know some niggas will cut you, split you from ear to ear. Cutthroat to the gristle, my nigga, rest in peace, Soldier Slim.
So I'ma tell y'all a about when I was locked up with that boy Rippa out the Melph. Shout out to Rippa out the Melph too. Me and Rippa was locked up in Templemen 4 in 2003, 2004. I think it was 2004, if I ain't mistaken. So long live my partner Shitty out the 12 War 2. So me Shitty, Rippa, I won't say Spiggy out the Cali, and a couple more people. Like Uptown was deep on this tip. Yeah, this was in 2004. Uptown was deep on this tip. I forgot which tip we was on, but I know we was in Templemen 4. So my partner Shitty had terror on the tip, and so somebody rolled out. So Shitty had me, like me and Shitty had and gave me assistant tear up. So I'm serving the old head in the line, so he tripping behind extra food. Like me and him wind up passing words because he said I think he wanted an extra scoop or something. Like I think we was giving away 2 scoops because at this time they giving the pans. They still putting the pans in the dome, so he was really renegade at this time. So it's like if you really wasn't like that, 9 times out of 10 you really wasn't gonna eat, and you wasn't gonna try to touch them pans. Like if you know, anybody who was going to jail at that time, like any and everybody wasn't trying to get on them pans like that. Nigga wasn't trying to touch them TVs, like none of that, unless they was really like about throwing them bitches and about getting down. So I'm serving, everybody in the line or whatever. So certain people we automatically giving 3 scoops, like who we mess with. But if you ain't in the circle, or nigga don't really know you, you ain't about to get no extra scoops. So bam. When it come to Onk, I give him 2 nice scoops. I ain't slide him or nothing. I gave him 2 nice scoops. So he tripping like, man, he trying to scoop and slide and woo. Like he go to bucking. So I got the spoon in my hand. So that's the first thing come to my mind is spoon whipping that boy with the spoon up in there. You know what I'm saying? So I come from behind the table. I'm like, man, what's up, Onk, man? You acting like you won't get it on or something. What's popping? So as I'm walking up to that boy, I'm about to steal on him. Rippa grabbed me, man, you better not hit that old man. You hear me? Rippa hurry up and grab me because he seen I was on go. Like I was about to go on straight like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like nigga wasn't tolerating no disrespect. Like see, when I was younger, like I used to be on one, like I'm going. I was all go. You feel what I'm saying? So Rippa like grabbed me like, man, you tripping, man. Don't hit Onk. You feel what I'm saying? Woo. So he had to calm me down, like, you know what I'm saying? But Onk had to blew it. You feel me? Because you got 2 proper scoops. You feel what I'm saying? I see if I would have slid you and gave you like a scoop and a half or 2 small scoops, you feel what I'm saying? But you had got show love, you feel me? That was probably better than you was gonna get fed on any other till you would have been on. You probably wouldn't even got that. You probably would have got a scoop and a slide or two small slide scoops. You feel what I'm saying? People know how it go, you feel me? Shout out to that boy Rippa, man. Rippa definitely kept me on ass. Because I definitely was in go mode when I came from behind that table. I was about to get on to business. For real. And back then, that's how it was. Like see, now they come in the facilities with the trays and just pass you the trays out. The little brown trays. But back then, they was putting the whole pan in the dormitory. You feel what I'm saying? You was going to get the whole pan of fruit. Whatever they serve in the morning, whether it be grits, oatmeal, whatever, you was going to get the whole pan of that. They was going to send all the eggs in there, all the milks. And it's going to do what it do. You feel me? Some people going to eat, some people not. That's just what it was back then.
Jail conditions is disturbing to most. It's not surprising to one man.
They really started cleaning a lot of that up. Because a lot of people probably was writing grievances and stuff about not eating and not being fed. Because it was really wild like that, you know what I'm saying? It, like all of the facilities back there at that time was like that. HOD, all the Templemen, CC, I ain't gonna really say CCC because that was like a boot camp. But I know for sure all the Templemans, HOD, OPP, CYC, Conchetta, all that was like that. They were sliding the pans in there. You eat, you don't, you don't. Straight like that.
While the video of the jail conditions is disturbing to most, it's not surprising to one man. WDSU reporter Casey Fran talked to a former inmate who says the video is the horrific reality of what he lived through. Casey picks up our team coverage with the exclusive interview live in the newsroom. Casey?
Scott, we spoke to a young man who spent time in Orleans Parish Prison several years ago and as recently as January. After seeing the videos today, he says it's a sad but accurate reality.
Once you get back there, it's like you're not even American. It's like you're below human, like below animal.
At the age of 19, a theft charge landed Josh Brown behind bars in Orleans Parish Prison for a month.
It's overcrowded like that always, too. Like when it was open, people be on the floor and stuff.
Videos released Tuesday as part of the hearings over a consent decree show inmates describing conditions in the prison, including a moldy shower room next to where inmates were served food.
I remember one time I was in the tents, and in the tents is like 90 people maybe, and like one shower was working.
Brown shook his head as he watched, saying the unsanitary conditions were scary.
I was on the floor, because they didn't have no bed, so it was just on the floor. And then sometimes, like maybe like your first night or two, you wouldn't even have a mattress. Like they'll just give you a blanket until you sleep on the floor.
In videos, inmates are seen gambling, using drugs, and flashing a gun inside a cell.
Then like you kind of caught in a situation, not like physically, but just being around it. Like, you know, it's emotional, like it sticks with you.
He says the poor leadership and lack of control inside the jail is no surprise.
It's crazy, but it's like, you know, just like everything else, anything that's done in the dark will eventually come to the light. And as you can see, it's coming to the light.
And these images have now seen the light of day.
And it's so crazy. We in that thing. My partner Shitty had the whole phone receiver in his cell. Like literally. The black, you know how they got the phones in jail where they got the little iron wire still stuck to the phone? That boy had then pulled the whole wire, pulled the whole receiver off the phone box and had it in his cell and had that bitch on his side like it was a gun. Like that was his weapon, you feel me? Like when he got into it, if he got into it with somebody, that's what you was getting whipped with, that phone receiver. I can remember when I was about to roll out and I forgot what this dude was from. I think he was from the 7 Wall. That boy was like, man, let me get them shoes when you leave, homie. Man, I'm like, man, is you crazy? I had a pair of Murray's on, the 375, the Gator Morris. If you know, you know. I had some beige. They was like cream and like dark brown. Some Murray's, you heard me? I'm like, man, you crazy, boy? I ain't leaving these shoes back at these Jones going home with me. You feel me? If it would have been some little tennis shoes or something, I would have left them, but I ain't about to leave no Murray's in there, bro. Not them right there. And my little partner Keenan had asked me for them. Out the 6 Wall, he was on the tip where I seen him on the docks going to court. That boy asked me for the Murrays. I'm like, nah, partner, I can't leave you these. Not these right here. If it would have been any other shoes, I would have left them, but not the Murrays. Like everything back there is jail. None of that is prison. Because a lot of stuff that you get away with in jail, you're not gonna get away with in prison. You feel what I'm saying? Like back of town, ain't no respect. Like, you feel me? Like it's respect amongst the respected, but it's like there's a lot of things that they do, like walking around with your hand in your pants and like walking past people not saying excuse, and it's just a lot of different things like that in jail you're gonna get away with, but in prison upstate you're not gonna get away with that. Like respect is mandatory upstate in prison, like that's the thing. But y'all get in that comment section, man. Hit that like button, make sure the notifications turned on, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Slum 1200 GGI.
I bleed the streets, I am the struggle. Yeah, I'm the struggle. I bleed the streets, I am the struggle. Yeah, I'm the streets. I bleed the streets, I am the struggle. Play the cuts like peroxide, wait in the bubble. Still trapping with this rapping, yeah, I'm going in. Trying to murder everything, even the pad and pen. No witnesses, no survivors. Red Cross, Glock fire, hot lava.